Hello friends, welcome to my channel. For religious information, subscribe to our channel and like our videos so that you keep getting notification of our every video. Let's start. Number 3. God is so great that he needs no one. God is perfect in himself and he needs no one. He experienced perfect fellowship in the Trinity before the creation of the earth. The saints say God has always been perfectly happy and perfectly glorious long before the wings of angels moved in space or time. This time in which we are living our lives. This time period is also created by him. Despite our arrogance, God does not need us. He did not create us because he was lonely or bored. He does not need our worship either, and we cannot add anything to his glory. If a single person never believed in God, it would not change him in the least. Our failure to pray, it only hurts us. Our sin, it only hurts us. Our lack of faith, it only hurts us. God does not need our prayers, our obedience, or our faith, and yet he asks for it because he knows it is good for us. Number 4. God is so great that he will never change. We live in a world of change. Pupil change, job change, career change, opinions change, relationship change, time change, but God is rock and never change because he is the same yesterday and today and forever from eternity past. Number 5. God is so great that he knows everything. God does not need to learn anything. There is nothing he has yet to discover. When God guides us, he does so with perfect knowledge. We many walk by faith, but we follow a God who already knows what is coming next. God is so great that he rules our time. God is eternal, which means he exists beyond our time boundaries. Boundaries in the beginning. God created the universe. One of the first things he created was time. He rules time. God lives outside of created time in what is called the internal present. He lives in the past, present, and future simultaneously. He present in all of our time that are non-diagnosis, that relationship that is flirting. We can and must trust God's guidance because he is already there. He knew us before we were born, and simply put, he knows every day of our lives. Let's move forward. To change means to become more or less, and because God is perfect, he does not need to change. This means that God's will never changes, and his promises cannot change. His truth is consistent despite popular opinion, and God's feelings for us never change. It is not that He does not love us once we obey Him or once we trust Him. God has always loved us and He also shows mercy to those who have unwavering faith in Him. This is also proven by many examples. We cannot hide any secret from Him, and no one can talk to Him about us. He already knows. God knows all our deeds, and yet He loves us. When we confess our sin, we are not just informing God, we are conforming our hearts to Him through repentance. Likewise, He knows the God deeds we have done. Nothing can be hidden from Him. Number 8. God is great in wisdom. We often want answers to many things, but only God has the wisdom, and He is the only one who can give us the answers we need to our questions. God is infinitely wise. In fact, we cannot even imagine how God will work. His wisdom is also infinite, or whether God has created knowledge, and He is the storehouse of all kind of knowledge. Only with good specialized knowledge can we make progress in our material and spiritual lives. Yet God is great at faithfulness. We know that God is faithful, yet we don't always feel that faithfulness when our circumstances or not. He is so magnanimous. What a simple example. Just as the sun is sure to rise, so is God faithful. Let's put this in a few simple words. None of us go to bed planning to see if the sun will rise the next morning. Okay, we know the sun will rise. It's not even a thought, and so with full confidence in that sunrise, we plan for the next day. That is God's faithfulness and grace to us. We don't have to wring our hands or worry about whether He will come or not. We can rely on the consistency of God's faithfulness. Okay, next point. God is great in goodness. God is good, and good does good. God is the source of everything good and the measure by which we can know what is good. It is easy to say that God is good when life is going well, but that happiness when we are in surf trial, when we are burdened with the what ifs and the what ifs. That is when we need to see God's goodness more than ever and have unwavering faith in Him, because God cannot do evil. God goodness is all around us. We just need to know how to pursue it. If you have not liked our video yet, then please like our video, subscribe to our channel, and keep watching the remaining points in our next video. Okay, thanks.